Alrighty, this video is going to be demonstrating how to IP a camera. What I have here is my laptop with a USB dongle for the Ethernet cord. Most laptops you guys carry will have the Ethernet interface built into the laptop, so don't worry about that. I have a brand new out-of-the-box camera as well as that 48 volt PoE injector. So out of the box, the camera comes with an IP address of 192.168.0.1. So to connect to it, like we are in this scenario, I have to re-IP the interface on my laptop so that I can access the setting and configuration menu of the camera. So let's jump into that. Alright, so now that we're at the computer, which is directly connected to the camera, we need to change the interface settings on our network interface card on the laptop. As previously stated, the camera is sitting at 192.168.0.1 out of the box if it does not pull a DHCP address, which it will not since we are directly connected to it. So we have to go in and change the settings. We'll do this. We'll highlight this icon, which is the network connectivity. We'll right click, open Network and Sharing Center, and then open our adapter, which is located here. But sometimes this won't be here, especially if none of the programming or it doesn't detect something. So in that event that it does not show up here, we can go to change adapter settings and we can right click on the Ethernet one, and this might say it's disabled. In that case, we would click to enable it, and then we would get this prompt and then be able to go into the properties. Once in properties, we'll go to Internet Protocol version 4. Wrong click. We will redo that. We'll go to properties on that, or double click it and use the following IP address. It has to be on the same subnet, so we're going to do 192.168.0.50 on a /24, which is 255.255.255.0 subnet. We can leave everything else blank. Okay, and close that. Open up a web browser at this point. Navigate to 192.168.0.1, and this should pull up the camera, which it does. So if it's out of the box, it'll say no password is set. We can click OK or press cancel. OK, if you pressed OK, it will automatically take you to the configuration page. But since I pressed cancel, we will click configuration. And then at this point, we will want to navigate to network, network access. And then as you can see here, DHCP is on. That protocol basically says it will grab an IP address if there's a server handing addresses out, which in this case it is not. In most applications that we install cameras at, they're all going to have a static IP address. So we're going to turn this to off, and then we are going to focus on this section right here, which is the IPv4 for the camera. You can either talk to me or anyone on my team, which we will probably be working with you to give you the IP address of the camera. But for an example, we're just going to change this to 192.168.0.51, subnet of 255.255.255.0, and we can do the gateway of 192.168.0.1. Once that is done, we'll send a set and reboot. So it's roughly going to take 40 seconds to reconnect. I will cut the video and connect it when it's done. Alrighty, as you can see, when it reconnected, we are at 192.168.0.51, which is what we set the camera up in the configuration. So that basically concludes how to basically change the interface card on your computer or your laptop to put it on the same subnet as the as a device. In our case, it was the out-of-the-box default camera of 192.168.0.1. And then we demonstrated how to change the IP address of the camera to a different network. And that's basically it. Pretty easy.